Devil May Cry 5 director Hideaki Itsuno tells Eurogamer about his early days with Capcom. Capcom's Hideaki Itsuno is the director of the studio's upcoming game Devil May Cry 5, and has worked on most of the series' games to date, but his origin with the Devil May Cry games was not an entirely deliberate decision on his part. Speaking to Eurogamer, Itsuno offered up memorable moments from his 25-year career with Capcom and runs through some of the development problems and solutions has encountered throughout his career. He joined the Devil May Cry 2 team about 6 months before the game's release, and he did so in a time where the project itself was in rough shape. So my boss comes to me. He figures I am in the same group as the director, and has one of top players. He comes to me and says Devil May Cry 2 isn't going so well. Is there anyone you know that could work on this? Recalls Itsuno. And I was like, this guy's busy on this thing. This person's busy, so he was like, alright, you do it. The team managed to turn Devil May Cry 2 around into a playable game. In that time, a feat Eurogamer describes as a miracle despite the game's poor reception. Itsuno says that before being approached to the Devil May Cry 2 team, however, he was working on the foundations of what would eventually become Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma would see a release later on in 2012, and Itsuno credits it as the hardest game has worked on so far. But between Devil May Cry 2 and that eventual release, Itsuno served as the director on Devil May Cry 3 and Devil May Cry 4 both. His career seems to be pulled between the Devil May Cry and Dragon's Dogma franchises even still, with Itsuno telling Eurogamer that he had gone to the people up top and said, let me make it a Devil May Cry 5 or Dragon's Dogma 2. I thought Devil May Cry 5 would be the better choice right now, so did that. If I could, I'd love to make Dragon's Dogma 2 it. DBism. The full interview talks more about Dragon's Dogma in addition to chronicling some of the development growing pains Itsuno had to work through when branching from 2D fighting games like Street Fighter to the 3D fighter Star Gladiator. As you are gearing up for the 2019 Game Developers Conference next month, organizers would like to quickly let you know about some of the great day-long sponsored developer days you can enjoy during the show. All developer day sessions TAKAPLACE during the first 2 days of DD, Monday and Tuesday, March 18th and 19th, and offer cutting-edge insight and opportunities to learn from some of the top companies in the industry. Here's a sample of what's in store for you during the DD 2019 Developer Days, served up in an easy-to-read list format. A number of companies are presenting Dev Day sessions this year, and today we are excited to highlight offerings from Day 1. Keynote Video Games as Punk Rock, a history of innovation. Join industry veteran Rich Hillman, Medinel, Tiger Woods Golf, 200 others. A punk rock-infused look at the past, present, and future of innovation in the video game industry. Building computationally ridiculous games in the cloud. No matter the size or budget of your studio, the cloud is providing opportunities that were not possible even 5 years ago. Hear from industry veterans John Smedley, EverQuest, Louis Castle, Command Conquer, Boom Blocks, Patrick Gilmore, Medal of Honor, The Lion King, and Rich Hillman. Need a speed, Madden, to learn how the OS Cloud can help you build fast and stay ahead. Making big decisions with big data. Game development is all about making choices. But without the right data, how do you know what's worth the development effort and cost? Learn how analytics solutions from Amazon can help you build and refine content that players truly enjoy. Do not break the internet. How to quickly scale to meet player demand. Hear from the OS teams who support studios that push the limits of scale like Epic Games, King, Rovio, and Ubisoft, and how you can keep your game up and running. Grow your game with Twitch. Using Twitch to reach customers is a given, but now you can break through in all new ways. In this session, learn how to empower your streamers to win new customers through tournament creation tools, in-Twitch game invites, and much more. Alexa, give your game a voice. Explore how to use voice-first games with Alexa, reaching customers through tens of millions of Alexa devices. Learn about tools you can use to create engaging voice games and hear how other developers like you are pushing boundaries. Day 2. Twitch for Games Playbook. This session dives into explore best practices and easy ways to integrate Twitch into your game regardless of where you are at in your development life cycle. Creating player engagement through content, competition, and conversation. By using smart AI, intelligent conversations, and dynamic content, you can help create engagement. Learn the ways to leverage this technology to drive in-game real-world pricing, EC2 setup tournaments, influence marketing, and even Alexa, all available today from Amazon Game Tech. Getting started with machine learning and artificial intelligence. We are finally at the point when ML and AI are accessible to all kinds of game developers. Learn how those can help you engage and retain players by identifying trends, A/B testing, and even spotting abnormal player behavior in real time. Creating customized game events with machine learning. Learn how Yokozuna data, a keyword studio and DOS customer, is helping game developers like you take preventive actions aimed at maximizing player engagement to create optimal and personalized game experiences. Multiplayer made easy, how to deliver fast, fluid, and frictionless experiences, whether it's co-op or last player standing. Multiplayer games depend on reliable infrastructure and engagement strategies to keep players playing. Join experts from Amazon to learn how to connect and engage players from all over the world. Global operations, housing the scales is databases to support millions of players. Join Wilson G. Zing, the principal software engineer, and Sailesh Krishnamurthy, general manager of Amazon Aurora, as they share housing achieves global scale and high availability using Amazon Aurora, an MySQL-compatible relational database from OS. Welcome and looking ahead. Facebook Gaming in 2019. Facebook's Global Director of Games Partnerships will welcome developers, partners, and peers to Developer Day and provide a Developer Day session, overview and outline of key activities for the week. Vivek Sharma, Director of Product Management, and Bray Miller, Manager of Product Design for Facebook Gaming, will talk how we build for success and all the gaming business solutions we will have in the market for 2019. Monetization strategies that drive revenue. A publisher's journey to success. We will discuss how to successfully integrate engaging ads as revenue source, ad formats that complement the game journey, and implementation best practices. We will follow with a fireside chat with a top publisher to discuss how they grow their business by introducing ad monetization within an in-app purchase ecosystem, as well as diversifying their business model. Instant games finding instant success. Discussions with Zynga, Knock Knock, Moonfrog, and Sundatos. Join us for a panel discussion with some of the most successful instant game developers to hear about key learnings on the platform. and how that translates to best practices for instant games. The panel will be followed by a presentation from partner engineer Chris Hawkins, who will discuss technical implementations for some of the best practices. Instant games monetization with publisher soft games data insights for success. Learn how to integrate and optimize monetization solutions from the product team and soft games, one of the most successful developers on the instant games platform. And learn more about data-derived insights on the best ways to build instant games for the platform from two of Facebook Gaming's data scientists. Mobile games launch strategies and what's going mobile creative. Hear from industry experts on best practices for mobile game launches, including how to develop your creative strategy